Hi everybody, it's me Layla. I'm here with a project share and it is for Gigi, who is Agape for Gigi here on YouTube, and it's her birthday bash challenge, or Pink Passion birthday bash challenge I should say. And I created something for her challenge. It's the only requirement was that it should be in pink, which is her favorite color. So I'm going to go ahead and move my sign out of the way and show you guys what I came up with. I created a little gift box that houses all the stuff I made for her, basically. This is the gift box, and it's one of the boxes from Michaels, the white, not really mesh box, it's one of those white cardboard boxes. So I painted the whole thing in kind of a peach corally color. That's where you get this little sheen from. And then I went over it with pink paint, which is kind of like a pale pink. And then on the top, you could tell right here, I had distressed it in white, just to give it a very distressed look. But let me back up a little bit. Before I distressed it in white, I just put down the paper, which is a lady's diary paper pad, and I just whitewashed the whole entire thing because it was too dark and just too much. So I wanted a shabby chic, so I toned it down by putting white paint all over it. And then I went right here where you can see, I did it all on the edges too. I don't know if you can see the edges, but I did it all around the edges. This is actually the Snow-Tex. I bought a small jar from Michaels just to try it out, and I really like it, so I think I'm going to go try to grab some more. I used a little piece of vinyl that I had at home, or plastic I should say, that I had at home, and it's kind of like a net. And if you've seen my previous videos, I think it was Lavish Laces DT project that I did. It's kind of like created an earring holder, so I had a leftover piece of that I used to create this little texture, and I thought it really turned out cute. And on top of it, I rubbed my finger with pink paint, so it kind of gives like a splash of pink everywhere. This is a handmade flower that I created, and it's Trisha, I believe her name is Trisha from A Little Shabby Chic here on YouTube. She shows how to create these flowers, and it was just like a plain white, this kind of satin material, and all I did is I took some acrylic paint, diluted it in water, and just did around the inner edges, so the paint just kind of spread, kind of gave it like an ombre effect. I created this flower doing that technique, and then I used some eyelash fur that I received from Kelly, who's Curiosity Kelly, or Creative Curiosities here on YouTube, from a swap that we recently were in, and the same with the pink center, and this stick pin is hers too. Down here I used a really bright pink, showing up kind of red, but it's bright pink silk flower, and this is a Recollections flower that I made, and just to add kind of like a pop of color, this is a Recollections butterfly. There's a, I'm not sure if it's Jolie or Recollections little bling in the back, and I added these little pearls. I received these in my winnings recently from Nika. These are little Recollection flowers. This is also one of these silk flowers, and I just cut the, I don't know, in these flowers the green stem just really irritates me because it just does not look right. So I just snip them off, and I used the flower part, and underneath it is one of these flowers. So I don't know if you could tell, but like right there, can you see? Okay. You could see like a little flower peeking. That's one of these little flowers that I added, and then I just blinged it out. It's all bling. Going down here for closure, I created this little clasp closure. Kind of sort of made it like an angel, but not really. And I created the loop right here. Wait, if you can see that. The inside, this is Seven Gypsies, and I think it's called a trousseau paper line, but it's right there. And it says charming. The bottom is just pink. I don't know. That's great. My daughter added this in there. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I'm coming in 1 second, baby. These are all her things that I created for her. I'll show them to you guys in a minute. But this is just this is the same paper from this line, and I just added some pink trim, yarn trim, and then these pearls are from the Recollections lace and trim set. They're flat back pearls. And then on the side, what I did is this lace is from Lavish Laces. And I layered, this one is also from Lavish Laces, and I just added some iridescent pearls. This paper line is from Lady's Diary. And I just did the same technique as I did on the top, just distressed it and used the Snow Tex for texture. The bottom is from Seven Gypsies, and I just covered the bottom with no feet or anything. I just left it kind of simple. So that was one of the projects that I created. To go inside the box, I created these stick pins right here. This one is, I just took a flower, some spacer beads, and then this really large acrylic bead, and I thought it matched perfectly with the color theme. So this is one of them. And I created this angel. And I think it just turned out really, really pretty. And then I created this one. This is actually a bead cap. I don't know if it's gonna focus. My camera's acting strange right now. But it's just a bead cap that I folded back to expose the crystal stick pin. And then these are also bead caps. This is a glass bead and spacers and acrylic pink bead. And this is a little glass flower bead. So I did those three. And then I created two dangling charms. And this one is the first one. Basically, this is a bead. These are all like little multicolored charm beads that I added. This is a crystal, Swarovski crystal, 2 ends. Then I added this little filigree piece. This is an angel, and I tied a little lace bow on top. Right here, let me lift it up a little bit. Right here, I just added a kind of like a sea green, if you will, and it's connected. It's a little chain that goes around, and then I have dangles on the end. Then right here, I added another little dangle part, and on the bottom there's a key, a little clear glass bead, a filigree ball, and a spacer bead. So that's basically that one charm. The second one is right here, and it's this one. This is, I got these beads from Walmart, and it's kind of a bronzy color, and all I did was added a small piece of lace in the back. It's a gold filigree piece, and then one of those silk mini flowers. I then added some, this is another piece of filigree kind of, that has hoops. Created this little dangling charm in the middle, and then, it's not gonna sit properly now. There you go. And then I added these little charms with some chain and this butterfly kind of, I went out of focus. The butterfly is connected to the 2 ends. So it looks like this. if you see that. And then these two are the same beads. They're glass beads. These are glass beads. And then this is a little leaf filigree kind of ornament. And that is basically all I did for her. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.